Don't gotta explain myself. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ruck here, bringing you to another episode of Don't Gotta Explain Myself podcast. You know how we doing today. Guys, on this episode, I am bringing a lovely guest host on the episode, and we are comparing, yes, you heard that right, the Albanian language, depending on which part of Albania or Kosovo you come from. Everybody says things a little bit differently. Everybody does things a little bit differently. At the end of the day, we're all the same people. But depending on what part of Albania or Kosovo you come from, we all have different dialects and the way we speak. So, in this episode, we're comparing different words and how we say them, how people from different regions say them, because depending on where you grow up, there's a lot of Albanians in Germany, a lot of Albanians in United States, a lot of Albanians in Australia, Switzerland, Croatia. We all speak a little bit different. And what we're all trying to do here at the same time, or at least what I'm trying to do and bring to my mental capacity and to my life, is learning Albanian the literary way. And that has always been my dream. It's always been my goal. It's something I've always wanted to do. Learning Albanian in the most proper, purest form is the most amazing thing to me. Having a guest host like Dea, who I have on the episode for today, she is somebody that speaks Albanian in the literary form. She comes from Tirana. So basically, she's here bringing me some knowledge. And at the same time, I'm introducing her to a world she's probably not used to. Hearing people from Kosovo speak, and not just myself, but the followers and everybody that are listening. You know, it's going to be an interesting topic, and what's going to be amazing to see is people in the engagements in the comments who are going to be kind of using their own words, their own dialects, and maybe we all say the same thing, maybe we don't, but the exciting thing is going to be bringing us all together and us learning Albanian in the most proper form, which is really the most exciting form. And there's nothing better than that, guys. I know a lot of American people, a lot of Albanian Americans who live here in the United States that don't even speak Albanian at all, not even understanding it. So this is going to be a good listen for you guys. It's going to be a good listen for anybody that's in places like Germany. I know a lot of Albanians that are in Germany that don't even speak Albanian. I know a lot of Albanians in Switzerland that don't even speak Albanian, and a lot of other places. So if you're trying to learn Albanian, these are definitely the episodes to watch. Although they're going to be a lot of fun and games and joking, at the same time, there's going to be something to learn here and grab out of this, okay? And I really wanted to dive into what this episode is going to be about. It wasn't one of my longer episodes. Yes, it's episode 2, but it's something that we did fun on the fly. I was at an event in New York City, and they had decided, hey, you know what? We should do some content. And I thought best way to do it is by doing it right there and then. And it was something cool we came up with. We were able to be at the hotel and record and do something cool like this. It was awesome that the hotel actually allowed us to do this. So it was nice. I had a good time doing this. And I really hope that everybody who's joining and watching this second episode comes in here with open mind, open thoughts, and really understands that this is something that is very meaningful to me. And although it is a little bit comedic because we have some fun with it, it's really going to be a learning experience. And it really was a learning experience for me. It opened my eyes a lot. And hoping to see the interactions from the supporters. I'm hoping to see it because I really think us Albanians, yes, we are very fun and loving people. And I really think there's a lot of people like me that do want to learn Albanian in the most proper form. And this episode is going to bring you all to that. It's going to be something special. It's really exciting. And I know you guys are going to love it. And I'm going to continue to bring episodes like this every once in a while where we're comparing words, doing a little bit different off-topic stuff where it's not just interviews. I want to have some fun, guys. This is all going to be about fun. The Albanian culture is a very fun-loving culture. And the key thing I want to take out of this is people being able to enjoy what they watch and enjoy learning. whoever enjoys learning. Nobody. Learning can get boring. So just imagine now you're going to be watching an episode here and there, and you're going to be learning something. You're going to be learning what it is to be this right here. And I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun in this episode, and I really wanted to give you guys an introductory to it, show you what it's all about, and just give you a little heads up as to what's going on in the episode, so it's not all like, what is going on here? They're just comparing stuff, So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an intro to it. It was a great event that we had this weekend in New York City. It was a music event. So it was a great time. It was great vibes to just do something like this. And I had a lot of fun. My co-host for the day, Dea, had a lot of fun. She was very great to work with. Somebody who's very smart and talented. She's a great entrepreneur. And you're going to see that and hear about that in the episode as well. So I really hope you guys appreciate this. I appreciated this. I love it. And I cannot wait for you to see it and get ready because it's about to start now. What is going on, everybody? This is Ruck with the lovely
Dea.
And we are here in the beautiful New York City doing a podcast for Don't Gotta Explain Myself. And today's episode is all about pronouncing Albanian words.
Yeah.
And we're using different dialects from different regions of Albania and Kosovo, from where I come from. She's from Tirana. And we're doing something really interesting today. And I really hope you guys can enjoy this. And then hopefully add your 2 cents to it down in the comments once we post it. So I can't wait to see it. And we're going to start off by learning something about the lovely Dea. And she's got a lot to say because she is a great entrepreneur. She's a hard worker. And I feel like the world needs to know that she's a talented person. And let's hear a little bit about you. So who are you?
Thanks, Rock, for that lofty introduction. I think first and foremost, what I like to present on my platform online and to the creator world is my writing and my poetry. I'm a novelist and I'm a poet. And I think everyone today has their own form of art and expression. Mine just happened to always be the pen, which is why this segment, we're deciding to focus on words and do a bit of a geographical take on the Albanian language and the dialects that are different between a place like Tirana, where I was born, even though I left very young and grew up in the US, and a place like Kosovo, where Rock is from.
And we're interesting. We're all interesting cats. We're all interesting parts of the Albanian world. And I really think it's cool to see these different dialects and these different words that we use. And we're going to be introducing some words for everybody here. And the first word we're starting with is a remote control.
Remote control. How difficult could that be? Go ahead.
My word and what I've always known it as is Digitron.
Digitron? Are you a robot?
A little bit. I think so. Hold on. We robot.
Pult.
Guys, so if you like chicken on your remote, it's called pult.
It's not pult, it's pult. And that's how we say it in
Pult.
Tirana, most of Albania, I'm pretty sure.
Pult.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next one is sweater. How do you say sweater?
There's a couple different ways. I think pullover or tricot.
Pullover. Tricotri?
Si tricotage. You got me mixed up.
Pullover too is America. It's like...
Speak clearly, guys.
Sweater for me, what I've known it as, what I've always learned it as was metan. I don't know. I don't know.
Metan. That sounds good. Maybe I'll start using that. Metan.
It's the G way of saying it. Kosovo, guys.
Yeah. I do honestly think like the way that Albanian is spoken in Kosovo is much cooler in a way because some words are shortened. It's better fitted, I think, for hip hop and rap to an extent.
It's definitely
all beautiful, but it has its own allure and attraction. I
think like comedy comes out better from it because of the slang version of it.
I think that's a different discussion because humor can be translated differently depending on region and city that you're from.
I think so.
Too.
Yeah. So yeah, you probably.
So like, if someone is speaking in their normal way from Korcha and like telling you a joke, you may not be able to get it fully in terms of its humor.
Because even from us in Kosovo, like when people from Jako say a joke or people from Pay and President, like everything is differentiated. Like it's
Yeah.
really different. And I guess it's the same thing for in Albania with all different parts
not
of
sponsored, guys.
Yeah,
Just,
no. We're not
we're
billionaires.
just Albanian.
They're about to send us $1 billion contract very soon. Red Bull.
For sure.
Red
At
Bull.
least, right?
Red
for
Bull gives you
sponsorship.
wings. Next one here is blanket.
Blanket. How do you say blanket?
We say either plaf or yargan.
Pilaf?
Plaf.
Pilaf.
Not pilaf, like rice, but it's plaf.
We say yargan and we say batania and paplon, but they're different kinds of blankets.
Batania.
Mm.
Batania.
Batania sounds warm. It's also in Arabic.
I feel like
some Arabic dialects.
I feel like a lot of the proper words in Albanian do sound very warm.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Albanian sounds warm in general as a language.
Yeah. The next word we got is bear. Now, I'm a bear myself. I've always said that bear is arush.
Arush? Rokush?
Like how you said that. That was great. I that's what I know.
Arush. I can imagine like a full-grown Kosovar man being like,
You're talking
Dude, it sounds hilarious because we use like the USH ending to make a word sound cute and small.
So I guess I'm just cute. I'm not cute and small, so I can't be called an arush.
You know how in Spanish they have like ITA,
poquito,
and all
poquita,
that, data,
poquito.
or you can say that. So we'll use that to make something sound cute. So arush is like a cuddly bear. Arush is a teddy bear in what we call it.
So I guess I'd rather be a teddy bear than a regular bear, guys. All right, I guess.
That's for you to decide. Life is free. You're full of choices. You can be an arush or you can be an ari if you want.
So what's a polar bear?
Ari polar.
Ari polar.
Yeah.
Ari polar. That sounds like a car. You guys got the new Ari polar? Next word here we got is charger.
Charger. Karikuas.
Karikuas. Karikuas. I can't do this one. This one's R-rated right here.
Guys, relax. It's just a word.
I'm getting arrested after this one.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go to Kosovo and they're gonna be like, "What is this guy saying?"
Maybe don't use it in Kosovo. What do you say? I don't know.
For me, I say sticker. How do you say hammer?
Çekiç.
Oh, okay. So it's the same.
It's Turkish. That's why.
What's this right here? Undershirt.
Undershirt.
Like a tank top.
A tank top. Okay.
Like what I'm wearing under here. Look, tank top. So for me, I say maiz me kroca.
It sounds like a cookie.
Cause shirt.
Maiz.
Just for me,
like
shirt.
a kind of cookie.
For me, shirt was always maiz.
What are you making for New Year's? Maiz.
Maiz me kroca. Yeah, sure. So what do you say?
Canatiera.
Canatiera. I actually like that word.
Canatiera.
Canatiera.
What else do we have next? We have
oh my god,
a couple of interesting ones. Okay, tomato. How do you say tomato?
So
I can't imagine this.
I know it's the improper pronunciation for, well, not the pronunciation, but it's the improper word for it. But I've always used patlıcan for tomato. Yes, I know it's eggplant.
That's hilarious.
I know it's.
I'm not even gonna go into judging it. How did that happen?
That's just what we've always used. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Patlıcan?
Maybe not my family. Maybe that's just me.
In other cultures and languages, it also means eggplant, like in Turkish.
I know, and that's the crazy part. But we've just always known it as
badincan in Farsi as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You see how smart she is, guys? See how smart she is? She did like 5 different languages in 10
We
seconds.
say domate.
Domate. I like that. Domate.
Yeah.
So potato is
Patata. What do you mean?
We say compare.
Yo po computer.
No, your computer.
Patata.
Not computadora. It's compare.
Compare.
So you guys will say compare?
No.
So what's compare for you guys?
Nothing.
Yes, some Albanian stuff. I don't know. They're just special over there. No. They're special in Tirana. Next thing we got here is car. But how do you say car in Albanian? Makin. I say makin also. We say ker.
In Pristina, I've heard vetur.
See, that I've never heard. But I guess it's just a Pristina thing, because Pristina's always got to stand out.
Pristina has its own accent that I really appreciate, I have to say.
Pristina's got its own.
They sound really cool in Pristina. I wish I could sound like I'm from Pristina. I try, but it doesn't sound right. No.
I love your Albanian, though. Her Albanian is beautiful.
It just sounds
It's
like
beautiful.
literary Albanian, I think.
It sounds like the way I would love to speak, but I don't.
And it's funny because I didn't grow up in Albania, but my parents are and were very patriotic growing up. So we could only speak Albanian at home. And after school, going to American school, I'd come home and do Albanian school.
See, that's so interesting.
So,
but see, my parents left Kosovo.
Writing.
My parents left Kosovo so early, guys, like at an early age. So
yeah, I can imagine.
The Albanian I know is an Albanian I learned here in America for the last 30 years. So it could be a lot of broken down stuff, a little bit different.
Hey, as long as you're understood, it's all that matters. I am not for the differentiation that a lot of people make, and they pretend to not understand certain dialects and words, because we can all understand what you're saying.
I think you just have to break it down.
Unless you're really thick.
Yeah.
So if you're pretending not to understand what Rock is saying, or someone from Peya or whatever, you're just acting a bit arrogant, I think, in my opinion.
Friends from Geographical and stuff like that, where I can't understand.
I think it's pretty. They
say.
speak with a lot of enunciation in their words.
It's like it sounds like a whole different language.
The music from down there is really good.
Amazing. Yeah.
And just like from Vlora and all the polyphony music.
See, I've never
It's done only through people's vocals. There's no instruments involved, and I love it. Maybe we can put an insert of it here.
We can. We're gonna put an insert of it so everybody can see it. But guys, I've never been to Albania, so this is all new for me.
Click on the GoFundMe link to send Rock to Albania.
Yeah, please. I need a GoFundMe first class, please. First class.
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure.
We fly in first class. But we got a couple more words.
Yeah.
Also, guys, at the end of the podcast, on the comment section, leave some words that you guys use that are different from what I put on this list.
Yeah, different from any of the words that we've
anything
mentioned.
that you guys think that we can mention on any other episode, I would love to, because I feel like this is just going to be a cool learning curve, not just for me, for her, but for all us Albanians, and I think it's also going to be fun. So, and
for us to unify the Albanian language in its beautiful colors and differentiations across Albanians in the entire world, not just
in the whole diaspora.
In the diaspora, not just in the Balkans or in America, but even in Australia or Germany and other places as well.
We're shout out my Albanians in Australia, because I do have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch that follow me there. I don't know how they got there.
It's interesting because I even have Albanians that follow me in South Africa.
Yeah, me too.
Isn't that cool?
I posted a video today of
Who is in South Africa? If you're in South Africa and you're Albanian, just comment, like, share. Let us know who you are. We'll make a specific clip for you.
I got a couple. And somebody even designed the whole surfboard.
Oh, wow.
I posted the video and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Somebody in South Africa representing Albanians. That's
really cool.
That's mind-blowing to me. I've never experienced that.
Respect.
But I've heard of Albanians in Brazil. I've heard of Albanians in Argentina. So we got some cool things going on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Another word I got here is tree.
Tree. Pam.
Pam I always thought was a fruit, guys, by the way. I never knew Pam was a tree.
Pam, a fruit?
Yes.
What kind of fruit is Pam?
I thought like a Pam was like a plum tree or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Or
Pam.
Yeah.
Pam.
Pam.
Fruity, me prefer large Pam. That's hilarious.
So how would you say a plum?
Kumble. Kumlash.
Kumlash, okay, it's Pam. See, Pam I thought was pears, a pear tree. That's what it is.
Dard.
So what's a Pam? I feel like I used to
pear is dard.
I used to use Pam for something else, and it wasn't tree. I use lis. I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
Lis is a type of tree. It's not wrong. It's a type of tree, but it's like saying a cypress tree,
like a pine tree,
like a pine tree or something.
Interesting, guys. The Albanian language is interesting. No, but I do now.
All in the poetry section.
I'm going to search it up now, guys, and make sure you do too.
Albanian poetry is a thing, and it's beautiful, and it's deep, and I recommend all of you to try to search it. It's free online, and you will become much more enriched in the Albanian culture and language by reading some short poetry.
Yeah, she did put me on to some good ones, and I didn't know it was this good, but it really is a romantic. When they say Albanian is a romantic language, you have to really go deep down and do some research, and there is some stuff that really does make it sound really sexy.
And not a romance language in terms of having a Latin base, because Albanian is one of the few languages that has no base in any other language but itself. So It's romantic by the nuances of words that exist and by the depth of emotion that exists within those words as well. It's a great expressive language to know and to write in.
It's definitely beautiful, and it's one that I'm still learning, and I'll be 30. I'm still learning it, and it's still beautiful to me, and I'm still learning all these new words from her, from you guys. I feel like it's such a beautiful thing to keep learning, and I can't wait to know the whole thing.
I know. Do you have any more words you guys sent in? Let's see. Or that we came up with?
Let's see. Not on here.
Oh, wait. One more. What do you call this thing?
I call it a...
If you
could actually put it on.
Put it on, okay.
I call it a piece.
Please, yeah. Or chelesha.
Chelesha. Chelesha is a new one for me too, guys. I've never heard that. So this is all brand new to me. Okay. So
I like it. I could wear this every day. I'm not gonna lie.
It suits you. It actually,
instead of like a regular cap, like
back in the day,
Adidas cap. This is my new look.
Back in the day, isn't that what they wore?
What? Like what? Give me my coffee. What is it? What is your question? Like seriously.
Imagine you just pull up to a cafe with that, and you're just like
exactly. You're like
middle of New York, and you're just like,
I just want my cappuccino. What are you looking at?
Macchiato.
No. Exactly.
See, if we were in Kosovo, it's macchiato, mala.
Macchiato, which actually I love the coffee in Kosovo, guys. I was just in Pristina.
Doesn't get better than that.
Literally this winter.
Yeah.
And I've just been spoiled with the coffee and just the food in general. It's always something.
I could drink like 20 coffees a day there.
You crave it. I crave the coffee in Kosovo.
Yeah, and the food in Kosovo, and from what I've heard in Albania, is to die for. So you guys want to get some good stuff, you have to go to either one of these countries.
See y'all in Albania, summer 2024.
Yeah, go fund me. 2 first class tickets.
Help a brother out.
Yeah, we need 2 first class tickets right here. I'm trying to go swimming on the beach, guys.
I'm trying to get this guy sponsored over here.
Yeah,
some travel agency.
Trying to go to Vlora. I'm trying to go to like.
He's trying to go to Vlora, guys. He's trying to go to their.
Take me to Vlora.
He's trying to go to Cheparo, but can you understand them in Cheparo?
Cheparo?
Yeah.
Where the heck is that?
It's in the south. It's a sea region. I'm gonna take this off.
That must be
close to Vlora and all that. It's really pretty.
So you guys look how much I don't even know about my own land, Cheparo.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a place.
You know where Delvina is?
Delvina? Mm-hmm. Is it named after dolphins? Delvina?
No, but it's like close to the border with Greece, and it's close to Saranda.
See, I'm not too familiar.
One of the southernmost points in Albania.
I'm not too familiar with the south of
Saranda, my Delvina. You know that?
See, we gotta get a southerner
here. I am actually. My family is from the most southern region of Albania, and we'll get into that.
Where is this?
Another time.
All right. We gotta.
They don't call it Albania anymore, but yeah,
it still is though. Still is.
That was the first round of these words that we are finding to be similar and different at the same time, but there's a whole bunch more that we want to put out there and make fun of Roku a bit more, I think. It's anticipated.
Hey guys, I like laughing, and even if it's laughing at me, I'm all fine with it. It's okay. Life is meant to have fun. And
you gotta laugh at yourself.
You have to have fun, guys. Don't take life so serious. We joke around here. We do whatever we do, but we do it for fun. We do it for laughs. We do it so everybody can enjoy their day. And I feel like a lot more people need to do this. So don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. But please, I know there's plenty more words. If you want to submit more words, me and Dea will do them on future episodes, not just this episode. We keep extending it. We can do a special segment all the time where we're pretty much
diving into the culture, I think, a bit more.
Literally.
People that have a third person perspective in the diaspora about things going on in the homeland, back home in the Balkans, and how we can be more involved.
And it's good to get involved, guys.
Yeah.
Because we are small nations with big hearts.
Yeah.
And we have big personalities, and
this is turning into a poem itself.
I'm a poet.
He's rapping.
Don't forget.
He's rapping for y'all.
I have writing credentials.
We can't wait to come back. I know. We can't wait to come back here with more words that you guys hopefully send us, and for Rock to stutter over a couple of more of them.
To look like a fool in front of my whole nation, guys, all right?
No,
This
it's
is
the
amazing.
learning process. If you can't make mistakes, you can't learn.
Guys, my
Can't learn.
goal as an Albanian is to
You're
learn.
Albanian? I had no idea. What?
Que lo que, I'm Dominican. Guys, my goal is to learn the Albanian language perfectly, the way it's supposed to be spoken, because I do feel we all should know it in that sense. And it's a good way to come back to it.
Literary Albanian. I think that's read in newspapers or spoken on TV, not on comedy shows. That's fun in its own way. But when you watch the news and all, it's good for people to have a base to understand each other, especially when younger kids that I've seen that are third generation Albanian, for example, they have such a desire to learn.
Yeah.
And to communicate. So they want to know the language in a deeper sense.
So to help our community out, what do you feel is the best way for people to want to learn Albanian in the proper form, and maybe in an easy form as well? Because for some of us, it is hard if we've never read it, if we don't speak it in a full-fledged, perfect dialect, as you want to say. So what is the easy way, do you think, that whoever's following or listening and wants to learn Albanian in a proper way can learn it?
I think first and foremost, what you're doing with this podcast, for example, to get the culture out there and to hear different perspectives and hear you speak and to bring people on the show is going to intrigue many people and younger people too. Probably people that are older that want to learn more about what the Albanian youth is doing abroad. So being more interactive on social media, one, for sure, and creating more content like this. And secondly, guys, reading is not dead. There are so many Albanian authors out there that produce short stories, that write poetry, that do short films. I recommend you to look into them and look at the stories coming out of a very historical nation that right now is becoming the hub and center of tourism in Europe. And with that, we hope to see you guys in our next episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I did. And I really appreciate everybody who had the time to come learn some new stuff with us and appreciate the Albanian language like we do. And we definitely are going to bring you a lot more content when it comes to this. And I really, really, really hope you enjoyed it. And thank you guys for watching the Don't Gotta Explain Myself podcast. I am here, like I said, with the lovely
Dea.
And we are out. And thank you for joining us.
Bye,
Peace
guys.
out. There we go.